to another brand new episode here on Riverbend Springs. So, in the the save game that I'm dubbing Hate Walter, which is very easy for me to say apparently. But yeah, how are we all doing? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. My day's not going too bad, thank you very much, although as I record this I am about a week ahead of you guys, so by then the world could have ended and lots of other stuff could have happened, but as for now, everything's okay. Alright, so where are we off and what are we up to today? Well, today we're obviously going to continue with cutting down all the trees on the farm, getting the wood turned over, getting it all sorted out, and then hopefully today as well we're going to start building our animals. Oh, do you know what an absolute, oh no, please don't roll over. I've gone by where I was supposed to bloody empty most of this tray. Alright, let's try this again. Oh dear, that's a good start as you mean to go on. Yeah, so today hopefully we will get the animals started and we'll get the cows and the dairy and everything built. That's my plan. As we know, best laid plans and all that, but that is what I'm hoping for at the moment. So we'll get these sold here, that will give us more money, and as I say, we should be able to get busy with building. Now, please don't expect an absolute mega farm build or anything like that, right? Because that is not really my talents as such. Well, not as such, it isn't my talents. I can categorically tell you that now. Anyone that has watched any of my videos where I have actually built a farm knows that that is not my talents. However, the actual sort of farm for in terms of the tractors and stuff like that isn't going to be where Walter's farm is. There's a few areas that I've noticed on the map that we could build on, that we could build perhaps a nice farm or something on there. So you know, we will be looking at that. I don't actually know where I'm going for this. Can any of you guys see a flashing icon just there? Look. So that means actually I've got to go back the other way, doesn't it? Yes, I've got to go back the other way. I don't know why. I had it in my head that the grain terminal placey thingy was up near the oil mill. I don't know why I had that in my head, but I did. Anyway, we'll run over to there and we'll get these wood chips sold, and then on the way back we won't collect any more wood. Although I haven't said that, we could collect loads more wood chips and that would make that worthwhile if there is some there. So we'll have a quick look at the farm. I've got a feeling actually it's the farm. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, I see, we're going here. Okay, I got you. So what we'll do is we'll drop these off just because we're here. Although this doesn't look the best way to have got to this, to be fair. This is a bit snaky. Right, there's the sell point. I've not actually been here, so this is quite unique for me because I've not actually been here. Yep, they've sold. Excellente. Alright, that is a sharp old turn, especially with a bloody lorry coming around there. Didn't foresee that happening. Let's turn that off because I can't bloody see. Well, I haven't said that. I don't know how to get out now. Anyone that knows me or watches my videos or anything like that knows that my sense of direction is pretty bloody awful. Right, next time we'd be better off coming towards the river and then coming this way and then going along here. It's going to bring us, as far as I can see, it's going to bring us up near the concrete place. But if we go this way, which we have to go this way, so it isn't going to bring us out where I thought it was going to bring us out. We're actually on the wrong side of the bloody river for that. and oh, hold on, James. So yeah, all right. What we'll do is we'll get some more wood and everything sold. Try and sell off everything that's in the sawmill, because that way then that will give us all the money. Well, you know, will give us all the money that's available to us at the moment. It is April. At the moment we haven't really got any spare land, so we have got some drilling that we need to do, because we need to start getting grass drilled in these fields. But yes, that's you know, so you know, one thing we need to get done. But slowly but surely we'll get everywhere done and everything done today, hopefully. That's my plan anyway. As I say, I want to try and get the sawmill emptied. So there's grass in that one, there's rice in that one, and we're going to get rid of that rice field. That one needs grass, and that one over there needs grass. So as I say, we've got plenty we can be getting on with at the moment. I didn't really want sawdust on the trailer. Just kind of wanted planks and stuff. Oh well. Right, let's do this again, but what I'll do is, sorry mate, I'll switch over to some time lapse while I empty this, and then I'll come back. So I'll see you in a bit. So the work continues. We get this grass planted in this field, and then what I'll do is, when he gets finished in the other field, we will then take this one obviously over there, but what we'll do is we'll set this one then on a worker, and they can finish that field, and then I'm not going to bother to roll it because it's only going to be for the animals, so there's no need to roll it really, because as I say, these bits of grass that I'm planting, these are going to be the animal pens. I might consider joining them up actually. Then again, I might join those two up, and then just leave this one separate. Possibly, not sure yet, not decided. As you know, for those of you that watch my episodes and series on YouTube regular, I am apt to changing my mind about 403 times before I actually do something, and then even when I've done it, I've changed my mind yet again. It's just that you can't undo it then. But yeah, so that's what we'll probably do. I think that side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pen in the middle on that lane, and then build the pen like round both sides. So both fields will be the pen, and then we can have the water buffalo and the Holsteins in there. And then this one can be beef cattle. We can have beef cattle in this one, and then over yonder where this one's about to go, and the New Holland is at the moment, that's going to be the sheep and goat pen, so it's going to be quite big. I don't know why that sometimes cancels after you press it, and it's done it again, unless my H doesn't work properly on my keyboard, which is very likely. My keyboard, you should see it, it's a fairly new keyboard, it's about 2 months old. It's got a massive chunk missing out of the top left corner. The middle left side of the keyboard has got a huge chunk missing. In fact, all the keys on that side of the keyboard are clinging on for dear life. It's got a huge chunk out of the top right corner, and at the bottom right corner as well. And the back is pretty damaged too. Now, if you're wondering why I'm so careless with my keyboards, my poor keyboards have to put up with 3 annoying factors. One is, many years ago I used to be a sim racer. So the setup that I've got, although it's slightly different now to what it was then, but back then it was I can't remember, Amiga GT or GT Amiga Racing Sim cockpit. So it's basically like a big stand, and then your TV attaches to that, and then you've got like speakers around the sides, and then you've got obviously your steering wheel, your pedals and everything underneath, and then you've got like a mini desk thing, and I do mean mini as in it literally has my drink on there at the moment, and a pen and little tiny notepad, and to be fair, there's not enough room for that, so it really is rubbish. Yeah, so what happens is that it has that to contend with. I have nowhere to put it, so it means I have to rest it on my knee and on my legs while I'm actually playing. Now this is going to change. I've already purchased a desk, so either after Christmas I'm going to dismantle all of this and put in a sensible desk and and get a new chair, because this chair is bloody uncomfortable. Get a new chair and sort of start again. Get the Harari or whatever you call it, steering wheel and pedals and the joystick and a few other bits and pieces, and make a proper farming sim rig out of it, because my racing sim, my sim racing days are over really. When I play racing games now, it tends to trigger all my heart symptoms, so I don't really play it now, because when they get triggered, sometimes I'm lucky and it's maybe an hour I don't feel too good with, but sometimes it can go on for days and weeks, so it's not really worth it anymore. Back when I was younger, when I was working and that, it didn't really affect me, and I could just sort of do whatever I wanted to do whenever, and there wasn't really any sort of real consequence to that. It's not the case anymore. Like I say, if I do anything too physical or too whatever, You know, I tend then to get quite bad heart symptoms, and then, as I say, I feel rough, and then when I feel rough, I don't want to record, I just want to lay down all the time, because it makes me incredibly tired. But anyway, so that's why I'm getting rid of all of it. So it'll either be next year, or when I get my own place, which hopefully won't be long, but, you know, it could also be years. You know, I fully accept that. But yeah, so as I say, hopefully it won't be too long before that does happen. But anyway, and then I'll get all of the desk and everything changed then, when I have to reconstruct all of everything that I've got. But as I say, it'll be very different. So the other thing it also has to put up with is the fact that I'm incredibly clumsy. So part of my heart condition and part of the symptoms of that is I go lightheaded and dizzy quite a lot. And for only a second or a couple of seconds, a few seconds, I sort of lose the ability to hold on to things. When I go really lightheaded and dizzy, it's almost like my body sort of pulls itself into itself to try and protect it. And anything that's kind of I'm holding or is resting on me tends to slide off. So the keyboard slides off underneath where I sit, and where the pedal stand is a massive, really thick steel bar, and that's what the racing seat used to attach to, and then it would attach to that. Then the racing seat had a harness in the back of it, you know, set up on the back of the on the racing seat so that you were harnessed in, and then I built a car around the seat that I was racing. So I used to do online stock car racing, like R Factor and stuff like that, for those of you that may be familiar with it. And so I had an F1 stock car built around it, that I built myself. I'm not very good at DIY, but to be fair, it wasn't a bad job. And I also did have, where I was living at the time, I was living with my ex, when yeah, I was living with her, the neighbour came around and helped me as well, so to build it. But yeah, most of the work was sort of kind of done by myself. But so that's why the keyboard is in as terrible a condition as it is. But as I say, when we get the new year in, get a little bit of money saved up, I'm still saving for my PC. You know, that's an essential buy. You know, that's not even a kind of, you know, luxury buy. That is an essential buy. Chill Blast have told me how to install more memory on my computer, and I can double and the amount that I've got, or triple it. I think they said I could go up another 3 another 3 blocks of gigabyte or whatever. I don't really understand it, but it would take my computer up to 8, 16, 32 gigabyte. And the guy actually that I spoke to did say we wondered at the time when you bought it why you bought it with so little memory. And I was like, yeah, but at the time it was kind of like it was enough, you know. And it's like, yeah, but games and stuff moves on really quickly, you know. You should have over memoried yourself, and then you'd have been fine. Which is you know, wonderful with hindsight, because hindsight is a wonderful thing to have. But I didn't, and now I'm paying the price. But they told me what to do, but it involves going into my case. It involves doing things that I don't understand, and I really shouldn't be messing about with my inside the case of my PC. Just leave it as it is, and just save it for a new PC. I mean, they have said that I can send it back to them and get them to install it, but at a cost, obviously. But the you know, the actual parts themselves that they've kind of offered don't actually seem that expensive. And they said, like, you know, and if you do it yourself, it would be even better. And I mean, and fair play to them, Chill Blast, because they said, like, this is what we do. However, if you go on to like PC Builder or whatever the website was, where you build your own PC, they said, like, you'll probably be able to get exactly the same stuff a lot cheaper than what we're selling it. It's entirely up to you. So the only difference is, you know, obviously ours comes with a 5-year warranty and guarantee. And if that part goes wrong, we also fix it for free as well. So, you know, it's sort of parts and labour warranty. which is really good. That's why I bought the PC in the first place. And as I say, on day one I had it, there was some issues with it. I rang them up within a few, well, within, I was going to say a few minutes, but probably within about 20 minutes over the phone, everything was resolved, and everything was sorted, and yeah, everything was good to go. And I got to be honest, and I can't, sort of, what can I say? I can't praise them enough and recommend them enough. They really are fantastic. As I say, that's where my next PC is coming from. There's no doubt or hesitation in that. The PC itself that I've kind of picked out is a pre-build, but then I've gone into the build myself option, and I've added quite a lot of other stuff that I know I'm going to need, which has obviously bumped the price up to nearly 3,000. But according to the guy that I spoke to at Chill Blast, he said, like, you've given yourself a computer that's going to last, comfortably 10 years and still be able to play everything at, ultra settings, which, I mean, with this computer I can at the moment. I mean, FS25 and FS22, it auto selects the ultra settings, and I just really dumb it down because I just sort of think, well, there's no need for my PC to work that hard. I think my PC is capable of a lot more than what I sort of am willing to give, not necessarily willing to give it credit for, but what I allow it to do, because I'm sort of trying to make the parts, I don't know whether this works or not, but I'm trying to make the parts last longer than what they are, but or what they otherwise would do. But anyway, as I say, we'll get back to farming soon. We'll get this planted, and then we'll put the worker on next door. As soon as we get this one done, if he hasn't finished, that's no bother. We can, well, there's a few of the little jobs that I want to get done. As soon as I get them done, as soon as I get the pens built, as soon as I get the animals in, then we need to get crack on with cutting down more trees. We need to, it looks as if I've missed a tree over in that corner, which I can't believe because I was working over there. But we'll get that cut down as well, unless that's on the outside of the little barrier fence there. I don't know, but anyway, we'll get some more trees cut down and get put into the sawmill. We'll then sell some more wood as well, keep building the money up, which in turn will help us to build the farm and get everything done. Well, it's get the animals in, get them done, obviously buy some more land. We need more land now, and then start to look at what we can sort of grow for the rest of this year, because being April, we haven't quite missed the cereal crops, but we're not getting far from. But we need land first. If the land that we buy has got crops on that we can use, then so be it. I'm not going to spend no money on like fully fertilising them and stuff like that. We'll just take what we can get this year round, and then next year we'll be farming and up and running proper. But yeah, that's the plough. He's going around the headlands. That is absolutely fantastic news. That is absolutely fantastic news. That is going to be timed to the absolute perfection. That is. God, I'm good. I can't believe I just said that on camera. Yeah, so that's the plan. We'll go and see how much wood's in the sawmill. As long as there's a good bit available, we will put some more in there. If there's not, what we'll do is we'll cut down the rest of the trees in readiness, and then we can just keep filling the sawmill. As I say, we've got to get the animals built, sell some more wood, and then we'll see where we're at the end of all of that. We'll probably be getting close to ending the episode there, and then tomorrow, tomorrow as it will be, but it'll be in about, I don't know, an hour for me. But in tomorrow's episode, what we'll do is we will get some farming proper done, or some proper farming done, even if I say it in English. Then, as I say, we'll be right on our way and doing really good stuff. So yeah, hopefully that all made sense. As I say, I don't need the New Holland at this precise moment in time, so we can just leave him go round. We'll put him in that field and get him set off. We will need to fill him up, and I don't think I've got a seed bag, which is really bloody frustrating. Can you believe it? I'm pretty certain he's going to need more seed. Thing is, I don't want him stopping, because sometimes then it doesn't finish drilling properly. Right, what I'm going to do is, people, we're going to switch over to some more time-lapse. Everything that I've just said we'll do in more time-lapse, and then and I'll go off for now and get some seed, put some seed in, and then we'll be good to go on everyone when we get back. So I'll see you in a minute.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. So loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, summer sky, it was the best we ever had. And we'll stay on forever, we'll never have regrets. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Okay, so that's filled the sawmill up again, so hopefully we should soon get some more wood to sell. We certainly made plenty of money today out of the wood, that is for sure, and we've got the animal barns up now, so that's a good start. And we will kind of, well, I was going to make that sound like I was very professional, and I'm not. But we will try and sort of make this area attractive. We'll put some trees in the field for the cows to have a little bit of cover and what have you. But and then, as I say, we need to sort of start trying to get the rest of these trees cut down, put in there. What I'm going to do is I might now stop selling the wood and start supplying the oh dear, the old grain silo, and we'll start building that because as far as I'm aware, you only have to deliver the wood, so and then that automatically starts building. So we'll see what it needs. I no doubt it's going to need long planks, short planks, beams, and the prefab walls I know it needs as well. So hopefully with what's left here, there should be enough wood here to be able to provide that with everything that it needs. But if not, then we'll just have to find some more trees and stuff. I don't know why my chainsaw was playing up, but I couldn't cut these down. But as I say, we've got this bit here to finish and a few other bits and pieces still to do. But all in all, it's gone very well, and I'm very pleased with how this episode has in the end turned out. One thing to do before we go is I haven't looked in the shop. We could do with a telehandler, but I don't like them ones. I don't get on very well with them for whatever reason, so we'll perhaps ignore that. It'd be nice to own one of them as well in the future. We're definitely going to need actually a muck spreader. That might be an idea. And a weed. Oh. Lorry. We're going to need a lorry, that is for sure. That might be a good idea because that would save us a bit of money on spray. I'd definitely be interested in that. And I'd definitely be interested and that and that and that and that. I could just I could literally go through there and pick lots of machines. But the other thing we need to do as well, actually, just as I think about it, I'm not sure whether to do silage bales or whether to do silage as in we'll put it in a clamp. I can't quite make my mind up there, but as I say, we've sort of put that track in with that field. There's no bother with doing that. We don't need this track for anything. So it was just a case of let's make the pens as big as we could, get as many animals in as we could. So that's going to be our beef farm, and we should just have a continual cycle of beef there because I think it was 10 I put in, so we'll be fine. And then the same here, and I've incorporated the shed as well, just so that they can wander in and have a little bit of shelter. Although there is things in here, so you wouldn't have done this in real life. I don't suppose for a computer game it's going to matter too much. But yeah, so we'll get some trees in here as well and give them a bit of cover. Same that side. And as I say, that's our cows now in. Looking in the next episode, see, this is why it's a bit of a debate of whether I feed the old grain silo and do that up and what have you, or whether the next thing I do is sell more wood and get enough money to buy this land. Because so we've got canola here, well, we'll be able to get straw off this because we're obviously going to need straw for our animals. We've got oat in this one, so we'll get straw off this one. The fact that it needs ploughing and this is not done and that's not done, and it is fertilized fully, actually, to be fair, but you know, I'm not sort of too worried about this year. We'll just sort of, as I said before, we'll take what crops we can get and mend and make do a little bit. And then in this one we've got barley, so again we can get straw off here, so it might well be worth actually selling enough wood to be able to buy these 3 fields, because they're right on the farm as well, so you know they'll be more than used, or not more than more than convenient. Where am I? I've come up the wrong side. Oh yeah, I'm in the big field number 8. So it might also as well be worth trying to buy this one as well. But this needs ploughing, so we'll either have to get the plough out, or it will be planted before I can do anything about it. And then what we'll do is we'll get this red fence down as well. We'll rebuild all of that and make it look nicer and neater. We might even put a hedge all the way around. As I say, gradually, slowly but surely, we'll start to fill it in. But obviously, it all takes money, and you know, we've done the animals, you know, and we've not got a lot of money left, so we need to do more selling. So as I say, I might take the rest of this wood. I mean, that's got to go to the old silo anyway, because that's the only, well, it's the best price for it. But and also as well, actually, reminds me. So I did that with the wood chips and put it in there. For those of you that don't have the game but are thinking about getting it for Christmas or in the new year or whenever, that is something you can do. Certainly at the moment, as you saw, you can drive up to boxes of wood chips, and rather than keep taking individual boxes, you can get an old trailer, just keep filling it up until you fill the trailer, and then you've got sort of a good amount to take then. So you can do that, and that makes it you know, quite a bit easier. And that's in the end what I decided to do. I just thought it's ridiculous that I'm taking sort of 4 boxes, then coming back here there's 4 more boxes, and then I'm taking 4 more boxes. I may as well just put them all in the trailer, and when we get the trailer full, which is like 40,000 litres or whatever, we'll have a good amount to sell then. So I say the sawmill is full. I can't get that tree into the oh, what do you call this, sawmill. So I can't. That won't accept at the moment until the sawmill empties off. But say off camera, I'll get a little bit more wood sold. I'll get what's sold here, get that sold, and that'll be a bit more money. And also as well, I try to confound Walter's misery by cutting down a plant or tree or whatever that is. It's very pretty, and Walter loves it. He's looking at me now like, you leave my plant alone. He's thinking I'll frighten him. I'd love to be able to cut that down, because it actually genuinely does look like Walter really would be annoyed if I cut that down. But yeah, I tried to cut that down. Look at him not watching me. Try and give the old codger a heart attack. Let's see what he's got to say. Can you help me with something? Who could help me around here? Let's chat. No, I need to go, Walter. The stench of we is too strong, I'm afraid. Or it might not be the stench of we, Walter, that might be the stench of your dishonesty. As it's Christmas, bar humbug to you. Right, so yeah, that's where we've got to in terms of the farm and in terms of the farm build. So we'll be building buildings all around the house and that, because I can't get rid of the house. That's the thing. It's not really a case of you know, sort of being really mean to Walter as such. It's I can't get rid of none of this. I wanted to knock all of the house, all of these sheds down, get rid of all of that, and you know, sort of build our own thing here. But I can't do that. So while we can't do that, and Walter's going to remain there, we may as well make him, as I say, you know, have some fun with him. So we'll put buildings all the way around here, up to here somewhere, and get all of that done. And so we've got all of this area here to build on. So we've got more than enough to be going at. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help. And all that's left for me to say is thanks ever so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you on the next episode. Bye for now.